Hey, my friends, my beautiful, beautiful, loving, kind, caring friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are all welcome here, and I'm glad you're here. This is your card and your very special message for today. All right, so we're going to get to the credits first. The Happier Me affirmation cards I found on Amazon. That's our little card that brings us a bit of joy. Kyle Gray, both decks from him this week. Card of the day, Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck with artwork by Lily Moses. And card of the week, the Divine Masters Oracle deck with artwork by Jennifer Hawkyard. So I've got my isms right here. Thank you, universe, for providing me more than plenty to nourish my life and help others. I am my own magic. I am magically manifesting my future in the right now. And my affirmation card from that deck, if you take away all who I should be, what is left? You start hearing the silence, the present, and you receive a gift, peace of mind. Love and embrace who you are right now. I allow myself to love who I am, not who I think I should be. This is right in alignment with Rumi's message, who's our guide and guru of the week. And Rumi basically is talking about getting present and quiet, bringing you the opportunity to listen to the mystical knowing and breaking the boundaries so that you can have a more personal relationship to the divine. Rumi wrote poetry and scriptures and encouraged people through the creative words to break through the traditional boundaries that had kept them separated, brought people together. He encouraged everyone to find that light of the divine within them and to embrace it and to bring it in and to glorify in it. So this is a time this week, particularly today, where there is a solar eclipse. If you're living in the Pacific US, it's happening around 11:20. If you're living in the central part of the United States, it's happening around like 1:20, 1:15, somewhere in there. If you're on the East Coast, it's 2:30, 2:20, somewhere in there. Now, the eclipse, where the sun, where the moon crosses over in front of the sun, it takes a little while, couple 3 hours, but we're also on a new moon, so we're manifesting. We're putting our dreams and our wants and our desires into the present moment and framing these wishes, this list of what we're wanting in such a way that it is happening right now already. And then there's this belief that whatever will be, but we have to get in front of it, in charge of it. So this is time to move beyond any limitations of earthly realms. And anything that's been placed in front of you, placed upon you, break free from constraints of belief systems that no longer work for you. Something like what your family politics are talking about and your family's ideals and ideas. It's not saying that you should disrespect them, but for you to get your own connection with the divine that has to come from your personal experience. So it's a time and a day and a week to start trusting what you believe and trusting what you know, for you to move forward on your own personal journey. Many of you may be feeling the need to feel secluded, to feel withdrawn, to feel cocooned, if you will. And that's perfectly okay, because this is where the divine comes in. One of Rumi's things is that the light can only get in where the wound is, which is really quite interesting when you think about that. I think about any time that my body is not feeling too good, my mind isn't good, something is off, something's out of balance, I just bring light to it. And I let the light be whatever color it wants to be. We are also dealing with this new moon energy. Yasmin Boland talks about quantum jumping. It happens when you leap from one reality into another, seemingly to drop the rules and let go of what you believe to be time and logic. This is where Metatron, maybe Archangel Metatron, might be at work to push what you want. Ideal time for doing this kind of thing. And the key words around this new moon, according to the Moonology 2024 diary, is healing, it's power, it's second chances, and it's change making. So the wildest dreams you can think of, the most expansive, providing it's not, if you don't have a pilot's license, it's highly likely that you're going to pilot a commercial aircraft. Things like that are a little bit crazy. So let's get on with our card of the day and pull the message into all of this. Beatrice, Gertrude, thank you for being with us today and for showing yourself to everybody who comes. You've made it clear that you wish to be known and bring your magic to everyone in their own personal way. And Gertrude is saying yes, and she's clapping her hands. This is what they want to do. This is what they love doing. So here we go. I'm going to give it just one more go through and then pull the card straight from the top. Yesterday we had the shaman. And today we've got the warrior, not warrior, sorry. Let's see. What does the warrior want us to know along with Rumi? Because this is really interesting. Be fearless and stand strong. So I like this. We're looking at the face of this warrior, and we're seeing some traditional, the Maori tribes in New Zealand and the Pacific have a certain type of tattoos that they wear. And this is what's being depicted on this, almost looks like a Native American Indian, but a tribes person, a person who, look at the totem on his staff. I think it's about staying strong in your beliefs. Today is a number 2 day, and that's about gentle guidance, loving, vulnerable, sincere. It's working with the divine feminine. It's like being sensitive and harmonious, and the power of having faith within yourself. And I feel like the warrior is showing up to give us the strength and the courage of Archangel Ariel and your divine masters that would have been walking your walk, talking your talk. But just as the purveyors of peace that bring groups together, and I'm thinking of Martin Luther King, Gandhi, Jesus, these masters who walked in peaceful protest, asking for freedom, asking for freedom from control, freedom from all the things that we feel like are limiting us. And this is where the warrior and the mystical guru Rumi are encouraging us all to manifest the magic that attracts the light, that pushes the peace, the gratitude, thanking the universe for providing everything that you need to tirelessly do this work. And that can mean energy. You can be asking for the right kind of energy. You can be asking for the right kind of information, books, the things that you need to learn and you need to read. But if you are stepping out and you're looking at people who perhaps may feel that you are either not qualified, I'm interested because I'm seeing a lot of these YouTube videos. The little headlines do pull me in, I have to say, and I am amazed. I think because I'm so into the side of spirituality and really sharing love and light and peace and gentility and all of these things, which is really what I'm about. But our human self can be pulled into sometimes a little bit of the ratchetness, and I'm not that I am buying into anything that these folks are saying, but there's a part of the human experience that is curious to know, why should I be paying attention to this? Negative headlines on newspapers would not sell a newspaper. If you get the trailers for shows and movies, they're showing you the highlight or what's going to draw you in. So the message from the warrior, along with Rumi, is there's no need for you to back down from your beliefs. And you should be confident to let your opinions be heard. And the biggest lesson is, don't settle. If you don't believe it and you don't buy into it, you don't have to go up against it. You don't have to argue against it. You can just simply deny it and move on. If you're experiencing any kind of fear or intimidation or feelings that, oh my goodness, I might upset thus and so, this is going to go against this one, that one, the other one, whatever's going on, is important for you to make the changes. So whenever you do feel these fears, or you're on the verge of something huge, maybe it's a big breakthrough or a great big job that you want and you'd like to do, you're going to have to need the help of your inner warrior to move forward. If you've got a situation where you have to face a person or something that's been not quite right, out of balance, don't falter and do not be fearful. You've got energies around you that are protecting you. It's a number 2 day. Angel numerology is talking about having the faith and keep going, requiring help, but it's also about being gentle. Light, where the light is, where the love is. So I'm wearing pink today because I'm going to do some new moon work later on, invoking that pale pink light of Ariel, invoking the magical work of Raziel and crystals, and giving thanks that Mother Earth provides these crystals and provided all of this information, and really is wanting all of us that are shining the light creatively, lovingly, kindly, and gently. It is an energy, and I've got goosebumps. This is coming from Beatrice. Oops, she's standing up and she's got her hands up like this. So, okay, girl, bring it. It's an energy. It's a global energy. It's a conscious energy. It's a rising up and sparkling everywhere and anywhere that it can. And so all of us have got this ability to mentally, emotionally, and physically join together, whether it's spoken word or just with intention. Intention has a vibration that is like a ripple effect. And when we lift each other up equally, we become an unstoppable power that changes things. You are not the only one who is doing this kind of work. You are not the only one who is speaking this kind of language. If you've got a voice and you want it heard, no matter what that looks like, psychic, healing, so many people are taking Reiki classes, so many people went running off to yoga studios in the last 20-25 years. A piece of all of those traditions, a piece of all of those teachings and learnings is growing, is actually manifesting a change, and it's coming. It is not coming, part of it's already here. We've already been anchored. We've already been taught to teach and show and share and be who we are. Whatever changes you're looking to make on a personal level, if you're working with a new moon energy, see if you can also tap into it, that what you're looking to achieve in this quantum jump will benefit you, but also be for the greater good of your humanitarian friends, of humanity. There you go. Anything that benefits the collective also benefits each one of us. It cannot all be, I want everything and nobody else has anything. That's not right. It can be, I want XYZ because I'm going to create this with it and do that with it. I'm hoping this is making sense. All right, my friends. Happy new moon. Happy solar eclipse. And until tomorrow, much love. Bye for now. Hey everybody, we hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with all your friends. Here's a QR code if you decide you'd like to get a private personal reading with me. I'm available most evenings and on the weekends. Just go over to the website, book in what session, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and then fill in the contact information and I'll be back in touch. And if you feel kind enough, here is a link to my donation button. Energy exchange of any amount is always gratefully received. Until next time, be well, be blessed, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.